Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And the shot! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Referee has just said play on. And now the breakaway. Rodri battles to win it back. Shaw does well there, alert. Pumps it into the area. And that is not finding anyone. Gets into a dangerous position. Bruno Fernandes. It's a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Maguire. And the counter is on. Maguire. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shaw. Casemiro. Forward at pace. Right through the middle. Going through. Goes for it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Casemiro is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Towering header! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's two now without reply. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Shaw with the crossfield ball. There'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through. Can he get this? Has a pop! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition...
No question, that's a foul. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good ball. Shot at goal! In for the pieces! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Another corner then. Forward it goes. Rodri. Nicely measured pass. Got a sight of goal here. Goes for goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester have themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Well read, he sorted that out. Just brushed off the ball there. This is promising. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's got options out wide. Beautifully done. This could stop. He's had a goal! Danger averted for now. Early ball. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. The first 45 minutes are up. And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Maguire knocks it away. Maguire plays it forward. Well, they can break here. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Rodri hoists it forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. That's put paid to a promising move. Drives it towards the front. The Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent.
Going for goal! Back to within one. Interesting. This is gone. That's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. To make any further progress now. And it's got through. Gets the better of his man. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
The hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. And it's played forward. Manchester have a free kick. Changes here from both sides, in fact. And the weighted pass. Not offside that time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Rodri. Kovacic. Oh, real danger here. Chance! Oh, that's a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There's a long ball. Gonzalez. It's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Turns and goes back. Has a goal! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
How about a shot?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Foden gets it back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He just whacks it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Foden. Defenders on the back foot. He hits one! That has raised the roof! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Manchester, now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so...
Goes for goal! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. We can only reflect on what we've seen.
Neither side can get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning it's honours even. No complaints.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. So off we go then. He's gone for it!
Well, once he went with the shimmy, it looked like a gimme. How frustrating.
Gonzalez. Oh, real chance! The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Maguire. Casemiro. Gets on the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cleared away. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. Breaks on here. He's through. It's a brilliant interception. Gonzalez hoists it forward. Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And he's away. Casemiro. Shaw. Going for goal! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a promising ball. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's there to clear it. He'll hit it! Oh, in he goes again! Shooting chance! Goal! Donnarumma did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happened.
Chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Ruben Dias. Rodri.
Manchester produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Manchester had the equaliser, and we're all square.
I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Clears it out of harm's way.
Thought he knew exactly what he was doing by failing to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Manchester go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a loose ball. Good ball, it's found its target. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Maguire gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for it! And he just whacks it away. Final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. Ball through needs to be good here. Can it shot a goal? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you fight back again.
That'll be the final action of the first half. It's been a pretty crazy game so far. All played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. The action has already resumed here. It has got through to him. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's a corner. Defence has got rid of that. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, good interception. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's there to receive it. Casemiro. Has a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's a decent ball. He's gone for it! And he's straight offside. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rodri plays it forward. Chance! Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's played forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's got through to him. Now can he fit? Has a hit! And they've got their lead back.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Manchester get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Into the last 5 minutes. It was just a question of running down the clock now.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It is now or never, time is against them. He's managed to get himself offside. So that's it, it is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the game.
Well, we're on the way. Let's put a stop to that. Rodri. Gonzalez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hits one! There is the breakthrough!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gets it back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Maguire. Just brushed off the ball there. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Shaw plays it forward. Casemiro. Rodri gets it back. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. And help's available out wide. Oh, nice touch. That's a good ball to find him. There are a few waiting for it. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Cleared away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Manchester with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Looking to pull clear here. free kick's been given. Manchester very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Gets the real chance! It's broken loose. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Gonzalez. Forward it goes. Gonzalez. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's one! And with that goal comes comfort. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
It's a promising ball. It's come through. Going for goal! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Bruno Fernandes. He's played him through. Tries to get it clear. Ruben Dias. He's got it. Goes for goal! It's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The first 45 minutes are really good half of football. 3 goals, just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big...
Goes for goal! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Nigeria didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tielemans. And help's available out wide. He gets past his man. Plays it back. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ndidi. He's away. Tries a shot. In for the follow-up. Oh, what a wonderful stop.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. This could spell danger. Oh, good take and a good... Has a goal! Tielemans looks to thread it through. Ball through needs to be good here. Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure. He needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. He could be in. He's gone for it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. Offside. Cuts it out. Ndidi. No, that's not going to make it. Done by a lack of accuracy. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tielemans. Out to the right. Chance to shoot. Abraham. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Saved it! And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Another corner then. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Lindelof gets it out to the wing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Iwobi. Now it's Iwobi. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's not going to get that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's picked him out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the half-time whistle. We learned from the first 45 minutes.
That's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Hoists it forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tielemans plays it out to the flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Iwobi. Lookman. Up to meet it! Defenders on the back foot. Ndidi. Lookman plays a clever pass. Tielemans. Nicely netted pass. He's got through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's onside. Massively! Away. Straight header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
You can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to dink it in. A chance! Has a hit! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So is this the start of a comeback? Throw in. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good ball. That's offside. Yes, it is. There's going to be another change here. Not amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Forward it goes. Right through the middle. He's in! Has a hit! He scores! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Nigeria get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's good.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
A heavy challenge. This is gone, that's a foul. Elliott, definitely fell there. Barkley. Elliott is onto it and can shoot! That would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Decent hit from there. And it's played forward. Gonzalez. Mbappe. It's flagged offside. Rabiot, good challenge, he just stood firm. Gonzalez. Bullet. Rodrigo! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
France trying at this early stage, and they will respond. Loose. Forward it goes. Tulalo tries to get it forward quickly. It's Dembele. Mbappe! It's it! France are back on level terms.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Williams, his way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hoists it forward. Mbappe just brushed off the ball there. Gone out for a throw-in. Bullet. He's has a pop! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So it's going to be another corner. Too much distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Rodrigo. Valverde. He could be in here. And he's there to hoof it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could be a big chance! And the ball's come out! And they've been caught out here. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, great ball! It's gone a long way up and away. Got out of play. Valverde. Rodrigo. What a ball this is! Mbappe! Goal! And again they hit the front. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rodrigo, Mbappe, breaks on here. Olsen, Rudiger gets it back. Battles to win it back. And here's Dembele, and it's Rabiot. That's a foul. The referee's given it. Rabiot. Dembele, and he heaves it forward. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Dembele. It's good distance on it. And the first 45 minutes are so a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And it's Rabiot. That's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good interception. Williams. Tulelo. Rabiot.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe. He's on the back foot. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Valverde concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Calabi. Joe. Deftly done. Vinicius Junior. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Has a go! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually. Well, drives it towards the front. Played back in. This could spell danger. He's had a good look and given a corner. Madrid making consecutive changes here. France given another corner. Massive lead!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show.
He's gone for it! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hudson. He's in, surely! Mbappe!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's got options out wide. He's left his man, goes for goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, that's a waste.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hudson. Caceres.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Raul.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to get it clear. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Forward, dashing forward at pace. Brahim Diaz, he's got through. Mbappe has been found. He's had a go! Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable. And honours even. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Diachi, this vast arena with a capacity of well over 50,000. Its name actually means the tub. For so long, one of the central hubs of the Dutch game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's there to cut it out. It's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Belgium seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Belgium cannot keep hold of the ball. Forward it goes. Going through. He's made sure that won't get through. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Lukaku.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cuts it out. Iwobi.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Kearney with a real chance here. Kearney! It's hit the crossbar! Courtois catches it safely. And here's Lukaku. Tielemans. Chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Diop. Kearney plays it forward, hoists it forward, tries to get it forward quickly, and he's cut it out. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Now it's Lukaku, and he's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kearney drives it forward, and here's Raul. And here's the chance to counter. Belgium get it back again, all the way back, and they start again. Iwobi. Raul. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. De Bruyne. And it's Lukaku. It's got through to him. Jimenez has it out wide and in space. Towering header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Tielemans. Now it's De Bruyne. Keeper sends it forward. And here's De Bruyne. Played in deep. That's been levered clear. Kearney. Plays it out to the wing. Iwobi. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. The first 45 minutes are. So the other team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Kearney. Cooks through there. Iwobi. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Fulham presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring. Just never going to miss.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Fulham break the deadlock.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's shooting chance!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
De Bruyne. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets away from his opponents. Here's a corner, good chance. And it's hoisted clear. Out towards the flank. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Well, they can break here. Out to the left it goes. Gets the better of his man. This could go for goal! Better and better. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. He just stood firm. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets up to head it! Knocks it away. Striding forward, facing goal. So who's he picking out? Raul. Chance! Has a hit! Just off target.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Forward it goes. Plays it through. He gets past his man. He's had a goal! Could fall kindly. No mistake! Leno reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his
Up to meet it! Clearance and very necessary. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Diop trying to get there. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Belgium are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Lukaku turns it out wide. Oh, that big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Plays it out to the flank.
Fulham are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Played out to the right. Raul. It's good distance on it. It's a throw.
Probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Fulham just have to run down the clock. Back into the middle, cut out in the nick of time. Chance to break. He's got away. He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Hoists it forward. And that's it. Fulham win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game. They have won it at the margin. You look back on the game then, Tim.
Fulham certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. And as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. It might...
Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already. Valverde. Chance! He's looking to get there, and they've been caught out here. Time to deliver. Has gone out. Tulelon. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, P.Tan.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe has a goal! He's going after it, turns and goes back. Pull it. Vinicius Junior. It has got through to him, and it's played forward. Hoists it forward. He's got away. Mbappe. Tulelon. Hernandez. Surely.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodrigo. Valverde. Cuts it out. Hernandez. Brady. Hernandez. Tulelon. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Forward it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior. Chance to break. Chip through, Mbappe, and he heaves it forward. Tulelon breaks on here. Valverde plays it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work it.
That's where he wants it. Mbappe. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Timely intervention. Vinicius and the finish! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was...
We hit half-time, so a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. We can review the first half.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hernandez hoists it high. That looks a good ball. And that has been cleared. Madrid have it back and they can go again. Hullet tries to get it forward quickly.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
It's on a shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. That could spell trouble. Get that
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
clear. They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Played into the middle. Valverde is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. Hit long and direct. Averted for now. That's been one straight back. This is gone, that's a foul. Final checks on the touchline, and change about to occur. Defending of the desperate variety. Williams. Mbappe. It's good distance on it. Got a throw in. To Lelon. And here's Rabiot. And help's available out wide. And here's Rabiot. Back into the middle. The ball's loose, and he's after it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mbappe. Hernandez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Dinks one in. Oh, good interception. Valverde. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Oh, great ball! He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Gets away from his opponent with a delicate ball. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward. Hernandez. Mbappe. France. A free kick. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Dembele with a real chance here. Dembele! He's missed, but not by that far. And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
To safety. Chooses to go back. Ceballos. Madrid don't have many options and time is running out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No messing up. And that will be the final act. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
As you can see, we've already started here.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's made sure that that won't get through.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give these crowds something to cheer about.
Pedro Neto aimed in, gets up to head it! Still want to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Help's available out wide. Throws it out of harm's way. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Burn. Chelsea get it back again. Pedro Neto. Now can he finish? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Surely gets away from his opponent. He's had a goal! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Newcastle put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
It's gone a long way up and away. Ball's come out, hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Chelsea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gone back to the keeper. Burn. And it's played forward. Barnes. Forward it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Now a chance to break. Barnes set up one goal so far. And there's the end of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. We did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Chelsea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's a brilliant interception. And the finish! He's going after it. Can he deliver? Plays it back. Forward pass. Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. It's a loose ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's cut it out. Nice to get it forward quickly. Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Barnes displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Barnes. That's offside. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And they win it back again. Hoists it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's found his man. How about a shot? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Willock tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Beautifully done.
Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Willock concedes a free kick for that. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Chelsea are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That's the throw. Pedro Neto. And it's got through. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Pedro Neto. Willock. And it's played forward, breaks on here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Newcastle really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Cut out in the nick of time. And that will be the final act. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Gets things running. Battles to win it back. Barnes going for goal. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Plays it out to the flank. And help's available out wide. That's a throw. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Well played, he saw that coming. Pedro Neto. He's there to receive it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he dig out a shot? Tries to get it clear. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Here. Chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Is there any support? He might not need it. That intervention was very necessary. A third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. How about a shot? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pedro Neto. He's made sure that that won't get through. Barnes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Swung over. He's got it! He's got it! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And it's been taken straight back. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. It's offside. Yes, it is. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's been won straight back. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. What a sight of goal! Real chance! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Chelsea are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh, with this
that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, P.Tan.
Barnes. And the half-time whistle goes. Strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. And it's played forward. Shaw has a hit! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It was on the back foot, striding forward, face has a goal! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Newcastle are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gone for a throw-in. Looking for space out wide. And the shot! Back of the net! And the comeback is complete.
Well, when the game's played like...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Newcastle have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk.
He's had a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's been levered clear. Played out to the right. And now they can launch a counter. Barnes. Can he find a finish now? Drilled in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. forward quickly. He's picked him out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Passes into the box.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Yeah, hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Cleared without complication. Now a chance to break. Shapes to shoot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunt.
Chelsea have a free kick. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Just brushed off the ball there. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's the goalkeepers to play. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has a pop! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Willock, who's short. Another corner then. And the defence can get it clear. It's got through to him. Barnes, he's onside. Gets the better of his man. Forward it goes. Q.Tan. Forward. What does he try from here? Willock plays it forward. It's a loose ball. And he's cut it out. He's had a shot! Deep into injury time!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting the midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift break and such a well-worked finish too.
The foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's where he wants it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Estadio Urbano Caldera, surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would have...
It's Kane! Dashing forward at pace. Rice. Beautifully executed. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Diop. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Kane, gets it back. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well read, he sorted that out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pantovic. And here's Gnabry. And it's been taken straight back. And here's Kane. He's it, goes for goal! Goal! England! England take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough. Big chance! Gnabry with the delivery. Looking to break out here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Kimmich. Goretzka. Oh, what a ball! Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They are right back in business! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded. Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that.
He's gone for it! And yes, it's there! England are back in business! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
This is quite a battle. Goal, England! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish.
It's one! That was no routine save.
Well, as Pesco P.Tan, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Kane gets it out to the wing. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just brushed off the ball there. Greenwood. Referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, we're already into the second period. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Gnabry tries to get it forward quickly. Goretzka. Kane. Forward it goes. Rice. And now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Kimmich.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's found his man. Kane. Kimmich. Kane is being picked on here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. And it's played forward. Kimmich. Ball through needs to be good here. Now it's Kane. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Well, they could break here. Hoists it forward. A chance! And the shot! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Forward. How does he try from here? Battles to win it back. Greenwood now on a hat-trick. Greenwood. Oh, real danger here. Tries to dink it in. Pickford catches it safely. Saka. It's a decent ball. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. Khan hoists it forward. And a header!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Needed a better pass there. Khan. And now the breakaway. It's got through and...
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Foden provides an outlet. He gets past his man. Knocks it away. Gets it back. Foden, great lead! And the follow-up! In it goes! 2 up now, and that is that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes, and astonishing turnaround. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. These scenes brought to you from the Stade Louis II, one of the most easily distinguishable grounds in Europe. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
As you can see, we've already started here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. To say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Timely intervention. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has to get it forward quickly. Pedro Neto goes looking. How about a shot? Barnes.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Barnes. Goes down, but nothing given.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedro Neto. And he's there to hoof it away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Managed to get it away. Play for a throw. No, he wasn't being fooled. Brings it forward, plays it long, and it's got through. Gets up to hit! And that has been clubbed away. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Barnes. And this is gone, presumably for offside. Intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. It's toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's there to clear it. Has a hit! Another chance! This could fall, and they've been caught out here. It's a loose ball. Ball's gone out of play. Pedro Neto goes for the cross. It has got through to him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's really brilliant. Barnes.
Chelsea made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
We're going to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Hoists it forward. Barnes. What a corner. Knocks it away. And it's played forward. He's through the middle. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses. And the finish! It's in! Just to pick me up the whole game needs! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chelsea draw first blood here.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets it into the... Hurls himself at it!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Pedro Neto. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they do.
Up towards the front line. Oh, terrible mistake. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Willock. Barnes.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Barnes.
Newcastle are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's got away.
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
There's a long ball. Gets away from his opponents.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barnes. Goes for goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that has put paid to that. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Chelsea certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's a good ball to find him. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.